If you could truly accept yourself, other people, and your circumstances, imagine how much better you would feel. My name is John Clark. I'm a licensed therapist. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how accepting yourself, other people, and your circumstances can make big changes in your life and how you feel. Let's dive in. So the first thing I want to say is that we really suffer when we resist what is. I would also say that we only have disappointment when we had expectations to begin with. The problem is a lot of times our expectations for things or other people or kind of what life owes us is often kind of implied and not explicit. So think about that right now. What expectations do you have of yourself, of other people, of life? And just try to evaluate whether those expectations are really serving you, whether they're realistic, and if you could practice kind of letting go of some of those and just kind of taking what life gives you. So one example of this is the Serenity prayer, and whether you're religious or not, it goes something like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Yes, I had to cheat a little bit and look at my screen because I wanted to try to get it word for word. All right, number 2. You are who you are, right? And you are becoming who you are becoming. I would argue that you are becoming better as you get older, as you get more life experiences, as you kind of learn to really accept yourself for who you are. This becomes a very kind of overused concept, right? Just be yourself, be who you are, be genuine. So sometimes with that being said, it's hard to really kind of figure out what that really means and how to do it in practice, right? One way to think about this is to think about how would other people describe you, and do you feel like that's pretty accurate, right? Or can you accept the way that other people would describe you or other people see you? I would say it's a practice, and really a lifelong practice, of accepting the things you really like about yourself and then just working on some of the things that you don't like or some of the things that you do want to improve about yourself. Number 3, resisting how other people are or resisting what other people do is a really great way to increase your suffering. In other words, to suffer a lot more. Again, like I said, a lot of times our disappointment comes as a result of us having expectations that weren't met. We only feel let down by people or frustrated with people when we had expectations to begin with. This might be on a very individual level for you, like a certain person who does things that really annoy you, and your resistance to that is really causing your suffering. It might be more global. It might be kind of your beliefs about people in general, right? Maybe you think, wow, people are lazy and they should change or they should work harder. I want to say that a lot of times that these kinds of thoughts or sentiments come as a result of, they're really like projections, right? So a lot of times our frustration or our projections onto other people are really just reflections of how we truly feel deep down about ourselves. In other words, if I think, well, everyone's lazy, everyone needs to do more and stop being so lazy, if it's projection or what we call transference, this might just be reflective of my own fear of being lazy or my own kind of belief that deep down I'm lazy and I don't like that part of myself. Number 4, we can only control what is truly ours to control. If there's one word that comes up more often in my therapy sessions with clients, it's control. So much that I call it the C word. People suffer a lot when they feel like they're out of control or they feel like they want more control over life, whereas in reality, life is kind of fundamentally out of control, right? There are things we can control, there's things we can do to shape our lives, improve our lives, keep working toward our goals, but fundamentally that doesn't mean we can't stop bad things from happening, and it doesn't mean that we can control our circumstances entirely or that we can control other people and what they do. On the other hand, right, if you step back and go, here are the few things within arm's reach that I can truly control. I can control what time I wake up in the morning. I can control what I have for breakfast. I can control my mood or how I show up to life or my attitude about my job and the colleagues that I work with. I can control taking good care of myself. I can control saving money as best I can, regardless of what happens with the economy moving forward, etc., etc. Number 5, a practice for you to try to incorporate into your life is really just embracing what is as much as you can. In order to embrace what is, we really need to embrace the current moment, right? So using a little bit of mindfulness and thinking, with everything going on in life, I'm embracing and accepting this current moment. In this moment, I'm here in my office, making this YouTube video, teaching about things that I really care about, hopefully reaching lots of people all over the world through this video, etc. By doing that, it really kind of grounds me in this current moment, helps me feel more present, helps me focus less on all these external things that I can't control, and helps me feel good about how I'm spending my time. Number 6, a little bonus for all of this. If you really want to take this to the next level, again, it's practicing this intention of letting things go and just focusing on what I can control in my life, which again isn't a whole lot, and combining that with a daily gratitude practice. this is something I prescribe to a lot of my clients. The exercise is simple. Every morning when you wake up, just write down 3 things you're grateful for. This could be as simple as today's Friday, or the holidays are coming up, or I'm just grateful for my partner. The idea is, again, whatever we focus on builds and grows and gets bigger. By choosing to have an intentional practice of gratitude every day, your gratitude is going to grow. That's going to spawn into other positive emotions and going to have a lot of positive ripple effects on your life. Hope this was helpful. Again, my name is John Clark. I'm a licensed therapist at calmagaincounseling.com. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, click subscribe while you're at it. Let me know in the comments what you thought below. Does this stuff land with you? Does it work for you? Do you have a hard time kind of letting go of others? Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you soon in the next video.